There's nothing like summer in New York City.
Daydream, I fell asleep amid the flowers for a couple of hours on a beautiful day.
Good morning, guys. I am about to start getting ready. I'm gonna stretch really quick, do some little mini yoga. And then I think we're gonna head over to Fellini's and maybe pop up or Leon's because I want a bagel. So we're gonna do that. I'm not sure what else I'm gonna do, but my ticket for the Frick is at 3. So we're gonna find something else to do between then and now. It's about 10 o'clock, so I need coffee. Coffees of the day. I'm hoping Fellini. I'm hoping Blank Street. I might walk around the West Village. I think I'm gonna go to Carrie Bradshaw apartment, maybe friends. And just spend a little more time in the West Village before I pop it back up for the Frick collection, which is in the Upper East Side. Okay, we're continuing the book part of this video. I'm gonna try to go find Barnes & Noble and McNally Jackson. We went to the Strand yesterday. Amazing. Trying a new one today, and I'll keep you guys updated. I missed the subway by 1 minute, so I actually have some chat. But anyways, I wanted to film an entire book video, but I just started reading the book I was supposed to read for said book video here. So we're going to bookstores, we're going to book crawl. I'm going to try to do Union Square, Barnes & Noble, and McNally Jackson, which I'm going to go first. But I don't know if I'm going to have time for Barnes & Noble today. I might have to do that tomorrow because I have a ticketed museum I'm going to at 3, and it's 1 now. So, anywho, I just chugged 2 different coffees, so I'm a little jittery, ready to go. So, anywho, see you guys there. I've dreamed of working there my entire life. So maybe next time I'm here, well. Okay. I came back to where I ate the other day and I had the same thing. But it was good. Now I'm headed to the Frick. Just finished at the Frick. It was so gorgeous, one of the most beautiful museums, if not the coolest I've been to so far, which is saying a lot. I'm gonna walk over to Central Park and then I'm gonna go meet Caitlin in Times Square. So excited.
Middle, but I was gonna fight them on it, but
How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Not how we thought our night in Times Square was gonna go. Good morning, New York. Let's hop into such a fun day. So start off with Blank Street. If you know me, you know I'm obsessed. And I have to have it anytime I go into a city. It's at Fellini's. I think it's known for its aesthetic and its coffee, but hello, its ham and cheese croissant is next level. I walked around the west side until I did into Central Park, hopped on the subway and headed over to Rockefeller. What you guys might not know about me is I'm an NBC stan. I've always wanted to be a producer for NBC and it's such a life goal of mine. So I just loved walking around, feeling the ambiance and thinking, what if this is my reality one day? And it will be. But for now, let's hop back into reality. Hop got back to the Upper East Side, grabbed lunch at Ellie's Bars really quick because I only had a few minutes, and headed over to the Frick Collection. This was one of the two most important parts of my trip. If you don't know, my grandma passed away a little over a year ago, and a couple of trips ago, she told me how important and what a must visit this collection is, and she was so right. It was so hard not to cry the entire time, but I enjoyed it so much. I headed back to Rockefeller Center to hide from the rain for a little bit until dinner at John's, which was insane. Also randomly ran into James Gunn, which was so cool and as always an inspiration. We had a full circle moment at John's. It's the very first place I ever stepped foot in New York City, which is amazing. And then the Great Flood happened. Okay, bye. Good morning, you guys. It is my last day. My flight is at like 8:50 tonight. I'm so tired. Ignore, I brought one pair of pajamas, so I've been wearing them the entire time. But you guys, Caitlin's apartment is just so cute. It's so cute. This is like the perfect New York studio apartment. There's storage. Her mirror, so cute. I love her little coffee area. And then she has a kitchen. There's my dress. Shout out Caitlin. She knows gonna forget it, and I did when I was packing. And then she's got this cute little kitchen area. And ignore the bed I'm about to make up because I just woke up. And she's got these gorgeous windows. I mean, stunning. The light that she gets in here is insane. And I love it because it's not as busy as other areas. So it's like really quiet over here. And then her cute little area. I was really hoping I would get up and run with the day today, but I slept in a little bit because A, I need my immune system to keep it rocking, and B, I have to be up like bright and early tomorrow, and I won't be home and in bed until probably like 12:30. So, itinerary. It'll be interesting to watch back and see what we make it to today. I made like a map guide because that's just the easiest. First, I'm gonna shoot down to Soho, West Village, and try to go to pop-up. If I can't get into pop-up, I'm gonna go to Leon's, grab a coffee and a bagel, and then I'm going to pop over. Right near there is Emily, and they had these viral coffees that everyone's been talking about. Cloud, like foam tops are like really big right now. So a lot of the places here have them. And so that's one of them. Okay. And then I'm going to pop up to C.O. Bigelow because they have the Mavis toothpaste I want. If you guys don't know what that is, it's like a classic, like old, like pharmacy department type store. It's like, not pharmacy, it's like, what am I looking for? Like they have Mason Pearson's, they have like, it's known because Carolyn Bessette Kennedy would go and get like these headbands and clips and stuff. So anyway, I'm gonna pop up to that. And it's kind of West Village, Greenwich. And then after that, if I have time, I'm going to pop up into the Morgan Library. And then I'm going to go back to Rockefeller Center because I didn't have time to do a few things. We thought we were going to go back to Times Square and Rockefeller Center and do all the things yesterday. But it flooded, if you guys missed it. Flooded so hard. So today's release day for... I was gonna say Magnolia Parks for Jessa Hastings' new book, so I'm gonna try to get that at a library, at a bookstore somewhere along the way. I know I went to McNally Jackson, so I'm sure they'll have that. And then I'm gonna go to Percent Arabica because it's from Magnolia Parks, and I want to do that while I was here. I'm gonna make a TikTok about it. And then I'm gonna go to Little Sweet Treat to get my cousin something she wanted, and then I'm going to go to like a I Heart New York store to get my other cousin t-shirt. And then if I have time after that, I'm going to pop up to Central Park and grab a coffee at the Boathouse one last time. So we'll see. It's 11, or by the time I leave here it'll probably be 11, and then I am basically packed. All I have to do is put in this bag. I'll stuff into my carry-on. I'll probably have to take some books out of my carry-on because, whoopsies, I bought 3 books. And I was gonna buy one of the books and I got blindsided by the other 2. So, anywho, all I have to do is come change and then head to the airport. And the airport is the other thing that I'm really like not sure on yet, because the issue is I can take, I mean, obviously I can take an Uber, taxi, whatever, but it's gonna be rush hour, so I can't do that. So I'm probably gonna end up having to take a Uber. See, but that's stupid because right now it's $50, so I can't do that either. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to take a bus to Grand Central, and then from Grand Central I'll get on the Uber bus, and then I'll go to LGA, because to take a taxi or something during that hour it would probably be like $150. I'm not doing that. So anywho, yeah, so let's see what we can get done before. I guess I should probably try to leave around like 5:30. Nervy. Saying goodbye. This is so sad.
This is my farewell tour. Look at my hair, it's like not straight.
Look at my hair.
I will miss you guys. I will see you on the flip. Actually, I'll see you on the other side of the country.
World, but same.
Totally.
Smooches. Today's been a little bit of a hectic day, but we're headed to go get coffee from Arabica, I think, if I can find it again. Not too sure. And then I'm gonna go grab a few things from my cousins, but I just said goodbye to Caitlin. I was so sad. Can't think about not seeing her for a year. It's gonna be okay. And yeah, that's basically it. I only have a few more hours. I'm about to head back because my phone's gonna die and I forget my charger, so. It's good, just really strong. Hi divas, I'm back. I left my portable charger, so I didn't get to do quite everything I wanted to do today, but I made it through the majority of it. So I was at Rockefeller Center doing a few errands there, grabbing a few things, walking around, and I was like, oh, we'll just go up to Top of the Rock, like YOLO, there's no line, let me go. And I looked down into my purse and realized I didn't have my portable charger, and my phone was on like 40%. So I had to wrap it up, do my errands around there, and then head back here. So let me go through everything I got while I was out and what I did. Obviously you guys have seen like clips of what I did. I didn't film that much today. Honestly, I was just trying to soak in the last of my day. So for starters, it took me forever, but I finally found a little sweet treat for my cousin. And now that I'm looking, whenever I was there I was like, oh my god, I got so much, like so full. And now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh, okay, well I hope she enjoys it. But the guy that was working there was seriously so nice. And then my other cousin wanted a I Heart New York, so I just got her this pink I Heart New York. I got myself a black sleep shirt that says New York effing city. And then what I was really going for was I was hoping to support an indie shop bookstore and get Jessa Hastings' new book. And I did get Jessa Hastings' new book, but after 2 indie bookstores I just ended up having to go to Barnes & Noble. For some reason they didn't have it at the indie bookshops. So anywho, I am surprised at like how short it is. Like it's only 300 and something pages. Like her books are typically really long, but look how beautiful. I love the back cover. If you know, you know. I am so excited to read this. It's basically like a 90s band. Like it's giving sort of like Britney and JT, those vibes. And so yeah, I'm just really excited to read that. So I got that. Then I went to C.O. Bigelow's, and I wish I sat there and I was like, maybe I should get like something fun, like one of the hair clips or the headbands or whatever. But I mean, there were a lot of really cool ones, but there were none that were like calling me, and I just kind of wanted to get my stuff and go. So I went for French stuff. I wanted to get some Marvis. And so I got the whitening mint and I got the classic strong mint. I've been using I think what's like similar, comparable to Marvis, but they weren't selling these on Amazon, so I got like whatever that brand was. I saw it there, and so got that. I've been wanting to try this, and they had it there, and it was only, I want to say it was like $10. Like, it was really affordable. So I got the foaming cream milk, it's like a cleanser by the same brand that I use the moisturizer, and it's Embryolose, I think that's how you say it. Hopefully you guys can see. And then while I was there, I also grabbed A313 because I was like, oh, I'm sure like it's comparable to Amazon. It was a little more expensive, but I'm happy to support local versus supporting Amazon. So I got one. I have like probably like 2/3 of one left and get it, so I don't have to worry about ordering it before I went to Ireland, and that way I have it with me. And then, oh, I forgot about this. I got this for my mom. How cutesy. Number one, mom. I did realize like once I was on the way out that it does feel like it might be a little broken, but I think it's gonna be okay. Is that all I got today? I think that's all I got today. I just had the best time like exploring and walking around, and I feel like I know Rockefeller Center in and out. I was gonna go to Jellycat Cafe and get the hot dog because I've always wanted it, but last night when I went there was a super long line, and today I just honestly didn't even feel like walking in, so it was very overwhelming when I went yesterday. And yeah, so I got my coffee. I had my little Magnolia Park stay. I thought it was gonna be a lot cuter, and I was gonna go to the little indie bookstore and get my Magnolia Parks book, or just Hastings book. But at least I found out Barnes & Noble. They had it behind the counter, and I was like, I'm gonna need that right now. Anywho, you guys, like, I have no words. This was seriously the best trip ever. I am so grateful for Caitlin and her letting me stay with her. We, like, I can't even put into words, had the best times of our life. And if you guys don't know, which I don't think I talk about it in these vlog clips, but Caitlin and I went to college together, didn't know each other, met like one of the last days of our class for our internship, our like pre-internship class, and we ended up being assigned the same internship abroad. And so we met like once before we graduated, and then we met up once she came. I was there for probably like 3 weeks before she came, and yeah, we had the best time exploring, and we just travel like really well together. We like a lot of the same things. Obviously we're besties, but I don't know, it's just different when you find a bestie that you just love doing the same things and traveling together and exploring and seeing where the day leads you. And so we always have the most fun time exploring wherever we are. So anyway, I am like actually so emo. I'm trying not to think about it, but there's a big possibility that I probably won't see her for like a year or longer unless she finds a deal to come see me in Dublin, which is so crazy. I think that's probably gonna be the longest we've ever gone without seeing each other. But yeah, I'm so grateful. I'm gonna miss her so much, and I'm so freaking proud of her. I got to see her, oh, it was outside of work because I had to go get a key because I just locked myself out, but I got to see her doing her thing all week. It was so fun. Meet her after work, grab dinner. Oh, we went to John's last night, which also last night New York City flooded. That's a really important thing. There was a flash flood. I had like, which I didn't even sit down and talk about this. So basically yesterday I went and explored, you guys saw, and I went to the Frick collection. After the Frick collection, I walked over to Ralph, sat there a little bit, and it said it was about to rain. I was like, there's no way. And then I started walking to a bus to hop to make it to like Times Square area, Rockefeller Center. And once I headed towards the bus, it was like sprinkling, and then the bus was going off being like, due now or wait, I think it was like 20 minutes, which is like crazy. And so I was like, oh shoot, I'm gonna have to like go ahead and like run to this bus stop. So somehow, by the grace of God, the bus is stopped by like tourists asking the bus driver questions. So I literally like ran up, made it to Times Square, and then it started like raining harder. And once I got to J. Crew, I did some shopping. After J. Crew, it's like raining pretty significant now, but I'm still walking in it because I'm not paying $30 to go block any taxi or Uber or whatever. And then I'm like walking through Times Square. It's like flooding at this point. It's not monsooning yet. And once I get to like the street that John's is on, it starts monsooning. I go inside and we sit at dinner for probably like an hour. And we're like, it's probably like cleared up. We can go back to Times Square because we were gonna go to Times Square, walk around, take pics, enjoy. And it was monsooning, right? And we made it in the nick of time apparently, because our train that we take from downtown to uptown flooded. While we were there, like at Times Square getting on the train, I'll insert the video here, it was like starting to like leak into the station. And so I guess by the time within like the next like hour or two, it was like flooded and people were stuck on the train. So thank you, Lord. Anywho, so then we came back. We watched, what did we watch? I think we watched Friends all night. Chilled, went to bed around midnight. And then I slept in a little bit because I knew I was going to be so tired. I get on my airplane leaves at like 8:30, I think, or boards at 8:20. Oh, I board at 8:20, but the issue is I think I figured out that I'm just gonna take the bus all the way there, and I'm gonna go super early. Like I don't know what time it is right now. I think it's probably around 4. But I am going to shower, finish packing. Everything's basically packed, but I'm gonna have to rearrange because it's gonna be way too heavy to check just that one bag. But I'm gonna get to the airport probably around 5:30 if I time everything right. But I'm gonna try to take the bus all the way there. There is one that goes straight to the terminal from Caitlin's area. I'm a little nervous because I have a really big suitcase, and it's gonna be like people getting off of work, but it's gonna all work out. I am, once again, so sad to leave, but so excited for the next time I get to visit. I just love New York, and I can't wait till the day I'm living here. So anyway, love you. Oh my god, I forgot the biggest part of our story yesterday. In the rain, I'm walking and I'm like, who is that? Because there's everyone just crowded around the entrance of 30 Rock, and I'm like, who is that? And I look up, it's James Gunn. I'm sorry. So that was what I needed to get my oomph back into. Sir, I want to be you, but not fully. But yeah, it was so cool. I got a video of him, and then he looked directly at me when I was taking a video, and I was like, I'm gonna go now. If he had more time, he was like kind of rushing, like signing things, and I heard people try to talk to him, and he was kind of like, I'm busy. But if he would have had more time, I would have said, oh my gosh, I live like in Trellis where you filmed Superman. So yeah, anyhow, all right, love you guys. Bye, New York. I'm literally just sitting here looking there. Okay. I've sat here basically as long as I can. I mean, I could sit probably another 10 minutes, but I need to go put eyes on my gate and pee before we board. But I'm so grateful for this trip. It was the best trip ever. And I've just been sitting here watching the planes go in and out, thinking how grateful I am for this next journey in my life. But I'm also equally grateful and know one day I'll make my return and live here. But I am really, really excited for this next chapter, whatever it's gonna be. I can't believe I'm moving to Ireland. Until next time, my soul city. Love you so much.